Hello everyone, my name is Emma, and welcome to a review on Avatar: The Legend of Korra. Avatar: The Legend of Korra are one of my favorite cartoons of all time, so I was really excited about checking out this third-person beat-em-up. You play as Avatar Korra, who has the ability to bend or manipulate the four elements: earth, fire, air, and water. The story of this game takes place between books 2 and 3 of the show. The ancient Avatar enemy Hundun is released when Korra opens the portals to the spirit world. Hundun plans to unleash chaos on the world, and what's worse is Korra has her bending removed by Chi block.
I'm afraid your bending is blocked, Avatar. You won't be able to fight your way out of this.
Of course, as you progress through the game, you do unlock your abilities to bend each different element. This is done by completing certain tasks, by taking on enemies, dodging, or even countering their attacks.
That's it! I got it!
Each element has its own moves and combos. Water bending uses long-range attack, earth bending is slow but powerful, air bending is quick and useful for multiple enemies, and fire bending is good for speedy, close-range attacks. It allows a nice variation in combat. Unfortunately, it takes a while to get your bending powers back, so by the time you do, it's near the end of the game. My favorite element, I reckon, was I'd say airbending, because it did feel really overpowering. Like you could attack multiple enemies at once. You just needed to jump up and you'd be spinning around tornadoes and attacking everything at once. So I reckon that was my favorite, but I reckon it was definitely too overpowered. That brings me to my biggest issue of the game. You're put up against wave after wave of chi block.
Down with the Avatar!
It can become quite tedious, but thankfully the game is only 5 to 6 hours long, so for some people it might not get tedious at all. The Mecha Tank enemies are good little boss fights, which did take ages to beat. It just feels like you were doing a very little damage to them. The game difficulty does really spike at the end, but that is because by that time you should already be a seasoned bender. The plotline is completely separate from the show, and is broken up into simple cutscenes.
Hello?
I do like that it has its own plotline, but it doesn't really have any characters that make an appearance, or for that long. Jinora does pop up here and there as a guide, and you can buy items from Iroh in the shop, but there is minimal interaction with both of them. Mako and Bolin are literally in the game for like a few seconds right at the beginning.
I hope you're not too rusty for this, bro. Me?
The opening bell. Whoa! And there go Mako and Bolin. Now it's 3-on-1.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Although Naga is in the game, where you can control her in an endless running type minigame. Here, your objective is to avoid, slide, and jump over obstacles in your way. The difficulty will slowly increase as Naga gains speed, however. This game is only about $15 USD on Steam, and I reckon that is a good price for Avatar fans. They definitely like it. And I think the game is mostly it's like a slight missed opportunity. It's cool that it has its own story, but like I reckon it would have been better if they actually did like a game on each season instead of just making something completely new like they did with the old Avatar Avatar game. I'm still putting a recommendation on this though. I really enjoyed it. I do recommend it to these third-person beat-em-up people who are out there who love those type of games. So yeah, it's definitely going up on my Steam curator page. I am gonna give it about 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, as I said, it's alright. It's definitely worth the money, and there is a few other things to it that make it more worth the bucks, I can say. I'll leave a link in the description below of the Steam page for this game. As I said, it's only $15. If you feel like you want to get it, go ahead. But on sales, it can go very cheap, so you can always wait for that as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Like my page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!